Play now at the University of Montevallo. Help me out with the prompter there, Jeremy. Is a traveling exhibit from the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum. It's called Americans and the Holocaust, and it provides a deeper look into the motives and fears that shaped America's responses to the war and genocide in Europe. Jonathan Skinner is live from Montevallo with a preview of all that. Jonathan, what are we looking at?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, hey, Mickey. Yeah, this is a really amazing exhibit that's in here right now. We're inside of the Carmichael Library here at the University of Montevallo, and I'm joined alongside two of the people who are a part of this. We have Dr. Clark Holquist, the professor of history here, along with Carrie Heatherly, the university archivist. Thank you both so much for being with us today. Dr. Clark, first, tell us a little bit about this exhibit. I know it came from D.C. It's a traveling exhibit. What can people learn here about Americans, even people, Alabama, how it's covered the Holocaust?
Yeah, it's a great exhibit. We're really honored to have it. And really, there's two major questions. What did Americans know about the Holocaust? And could we have done more in the 1930s than the 1940s?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we'll sort of walk around here a little bit, too. And, Carrie, while we're doing that, I'll ask you, the process of getting an exhibit like this, what does that sort of take? What sort of went into that?
So the idea was passed along to us from my boss, Dr. Charlotte Ford, and we decided to collaborate on it, and it was like a grant writing process. And we submitted that in September of 2023, and we were awarded the grant then, and we've been working on it ever since to bring it here, to bring it to fruition.
Awesome. And as we sort of walk around here, I mean, the sort of exhibit is pretty expansive. There's some digital elements to it as well. Dr. Clark, tell us a little bit about what people can learn here about, everything that surrounds this.
They really learn about American social history and politics, our problem of immigration in the 1930s, the Great Depression, those sort of pressures on the average American in the 1930s, but also the rise of global anti-Semitism in the 1930s. So it wasn't just Europe, it was the United States as well.
Sorry. And so as part of this, there will be 4 lectures that will be given over the next few weeks. The first one starting tonight with you, Dr. Clark. What can people expect to hear when they come out to
well,
hear
I'm start at the broadest lens possible, sort of global anti-Semitism, like the biggest window possible. And then we'll have some narrowing the next 3 weeks. And Carrie might talk about the other programming.
Sure. Yeah.
So next Tuesday night, we'll have a lecture from a certified historian from the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum. He's also a local school teacher, Logan Green. He'll offer a session that will be for professional development credit for for teachers as well.
Okay.
And then we'll be followed by 2 more lectures, each on Tuesday night. After that, one focusing on the African American role in the war in Europe and the liberating of concentration camps there, and then followed up by, and that'll be Dr. Greg and Amy Samuels, who work in our College of Education. And then finally, our Dean of Arts and Sciences will round us out, and she'll be talking more locally what the Holocaust meant to Alabamians and the Alabamians' role in it, specifically militarily.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I think it's really interesting, seeing how Alabama covered it during that time as well. And I think you all mentioned you have some examples of that even here in Montevallo, how it was covered. So really cool history. We put that information on your screen as well if you want to come out to the lecture or just to see the exhibit itself. So, gentlemen, thank you so much again for the time. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Reporting from the University of Montevallo, I'm Jonathan Skinner, WBRC 6 News on your side.